Hey guys, it's Tuesday 5000. I'm going to give you an update on the 122. Here's the 48-inch mower deck. I got it kind of stripped down here. Just got to do a little bit of sanding and weld up a couple little cracks and wore out spots here. Got some here, got a little crack here, got some cracks here, got some pitting here. I'm going to put a piece of flat steel underneath, weld that in. This is pretty thick stuff, and gonna weld that good underneath and then come up top and just fill in the holes. I gotta weld up this crack here for the support. See, just clean up some stuff here. Blew off a couple bolts. They were actually all rotted right out. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do here. I think I'm just gonna put a big washer on the inside and go from that. Go with that route. I'm gonna weld up this crack and I don't know, see what happens. That's all they did on it before. They just put a big washer underneath. I had to straighten this out. This was kicked right in, probably at least an inch. So I hammered it out. I got it pretty good. I'm gonna see if I can weld this. I think this might have more steel in it. I don't know how much cast iron this is because it did grind pretty good. And it definitely doesn't look like, I know it looks like cast, but maybe it's not as much cast as I'm thinking. So I'm gonna see if I can weld that. If I can't weld that, not a big deal. It's just it's getting a little bit thin down there. But the weird part is a wore out on the bottom. So them wheels must have never been touching. Must have been just kind of rolling around right there. But I'll put some grease on it if I can't weld it up, and we'll go with that route. But this deck is pretty solid. It's got some pretty good pit going on here, and the tin guards really show it as well. Here's the one of the skids. This thing was wore right down almost to nothing. This was the top skid. I had to straighten this thing out a lot. It was bowed right out and so on. It's still not that perfect, but it lines up really nice with the holes, and you can tell that one of these is higher than the other because of the lip on the deck here. So one does have to be higher than the other. So that'll go like that. And this one, I believe this one goes this way. It looks pretty good. So I should be happy with that. So deck won't be perfect, but it should mow good. I'll go upstairs here. I got the 122 up here. I just got my new rear tires in today. They're pretty squashed. I'm gonna have to probably screw with them quite a bit to get them on the rims, but oh well, not a big deal. I've had to deal with tires like that before, and they went on no problem. But it looks like this one I should try pulling it apart a little bit, but I don't think it's gonna. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, looks good. Just lube them up good and throw them on and blow them up and see what you get. Here's the 122 as of right now. Looks pretty nice. Definitely is coming out pretty good. And as like I said before, the video doesn't actually show its nice color. It's a pretty nice color in person here. Got a good factory run in the gas tank. It's factory, you know. Some people actually restore them to that standard too. They actually try and get the runs in them that factory did. If I'm going to redo the tractor, I try and avoid all of that kind of stuff, you know. It's, I don't know, the way I am. But I did have it running for a couple seconds. I got to rebuild the carburetor. I got my cables up here for when I get done painting. I can throw them in. And got the linkage on. I got my steering really nice. Turns pretty good. This might sound a little crunchy. but I put some grease in it. I gotta get my decals. This is all just sitting on here. This is a brand new cap from eBay. This fits all of these steering wheels. It looks really nice. So anyone that needs a replacement cap, I think this is like 20 bucks. And it's just a sticker in here. But it looks good, and it fits really tight compared to the ones I've had in my other tractors. Every time you would just bump them, just turning the wheel, if you just touched them, they would fall off. But this one's not even on all the way, and it's tight. So, good. Recommend buying one of them. Steering wheel's original. I didn't buy a new one. I didn't think I really needed one. I got some cracks going on here. But if this was missing chunks, I would have bought a new wheel. And it looks good though. This battery's actually out of the Roller 106 out back. The front tires are from that as well. So I'm going to be doing skinny tires in the front and the wider ones in the rear. And we'll see how everything goes. I'll catch you guys later.